Hi everyone, this is Renee, VSG. I am doing a follow-up video to my first one I did about 3 or 4 weeks ago. I was planning on doing a couple more before my surgery, but just never did it. And then I thought, well, I'll just, I see everybody else doing them from their hospital beds after they wake up. And I thought, I'll just do that. And it's like, this girl was not feeling it at all. I had my sleeve done on August 18th, 2014 in Bridgeton, Missouri by an awesome surgeon, Dr. Wheeler. And let's see, he did, first thing he did was go in and remove my gallbladder. He said it was pretty bad. It had 50 plus stones in it, which actually caused him to have to make my incision larger so he could pull it out. Also, he said I had a pretty good sized hernia at the top of my stomach, but before he could even get to that, my stomach was pushing up into my diaphragm, and actually, diaphragm is supposed to be together, and it was actually separating. So he had to pull my stomach down. There was a lot of tugging and pulling with that to get it down. Did the hernia repair, but in the hernia was a tumor, and that was something we weren't expecting. So then when I was out of surgery, because of all the tugging and pulling and manipulating of the muscles and all of that stuff going on in there, I was in an awful lot of pain. And I have a heart condition. I was told that my heart went out of sinus rhythm during surgery, after surgery, and at night when I stayed. So they kept me an extra night to watch it. Then they wanted to keep me another night, and I just begged to come home because that hospital bed was horrible. I wanted my own bed. Well, it turns out my bed wasn't much better because I was just in so much pain. But they did let me come home, and I went back to, when I got home, I did get on the scale, and I weighed 322 pounds. When I first went into my surgeon, I weighed 328.4. So I lost 6.4 pounds between my first visit and 2 days after my surgery. So then I went back a week later for my follow-up, and I weighed in at 313 pounds. So that was 9 pounds the first week, and a total of 15.4 pounds since my initial visit with my surgeon. Also got some really good news. They said that the biopsy on my tumor came back benign, so I'm really happy over that. But there was a lymph node mixed in with the tumor, but he said that was okay. He didn't know why it had gotten there or whatever, but I was going to be okay. So that's the main part, the main thing. I did do my 2-week weigh-in today, and I am so happy because I am down to 304.2. So that was 8.8 pounds this week, a total of 17.8 pounds since my surgery, and a total of 24.2 pounds since my initial visit. So I am starting to see the numbers. I was kind of getting discouraged. I really wasn't weighing every day, but I feel so bloated, and so I don't know. I just feel weird, I mean, I know I'm healthy, I'm good, everything's checking out okay. I haven't had to take my pain medication for a couple days, which is good. They gave me Loratab in the hospital and sent me home with it, then gave me a refill on it also. So let's see, my mom came to stay with me for 10 days, which was a blessing because I was in so much pain. I couldn't even get myself up out of bed without having to, just kind of hold on to her. Not that she had to pull me because that was just too much. She's this little old thing, but just to steady me, and then I could pull myself up. So that really helped a lot. And I think she just loved waiting on her baby girl. I'm an only child, and she loves to spoil me. So that's always a good thing. But I did have some notes, and I'm not sure quite what I did with them. What I kind of wanted to talk about. I think I pretty much did. It looks like I already went through everything. I did have to wear a heart monitor the whole time I was in the hospital. And I do have to make sure I keep my follow-up appointment with my cardiologist. That's coming up. And I do have to see my primary. I have to actually go see her next week. But she's just going to be the one that kind of goes between all my doctors and keeps everything going good. And I am so thrilled to not have to do the protein shakes anymore. Before the surgery, I had several different types of them, and I loved them. My favorite one was a powder protein mix that was chocolate peanut butter, and I loved it. I made one of those like 2 days after I came home, and I about gagged. I couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand the smell of it. Couldn't stand any of it. And I don't like the strawberry now or the vanilla. The only thing that I can find that I can do is the Muscle Milk chocolate. But I'm only doing like maybe 1 or 2 of those a day just to get my protein up. But I am eating pureed food, or as I tell everybody, baby food, because that's the consistency of it. But I'm doing okay with that. I actually made me a chicken and egg salad yesterday and threw it in my Ninja, and it was smooth, no lumps, no nothing in it, and it wasn't bad. I was fairly happy with it. Plus it gave me a lot of protein and very little carbs. I did put some Miracle Whip Light in it, and that's where I got my carbs from, 2 grams of carbs. So I was happy with that. I can do this. So I'll be on this puree diet for another 2 weeks, I think, and then I'll be able to go on to the next phase, and you all know what that is with like the lean meats and stuff, tuna and stuff like that. But I have no regrets, none whatsoever. Maybe at my highest point during the pain I did, but then I just sat back and realized why I did this. I did this for my health. I saved my life. I'm not out of the woods yet because, of course, I'm still very overweight, and it's very taxing on my heart, but I'm on my way, and you got to start somewhere. So I thank God every time I look at my grandbabies, because I want to be around. I want to see them grow up, see who they become, see their personalities develop. I have 2 grandsons that are both going to be a year old, 4 days apart, and that's coming up in 17 days and 21 days. So it's exciting around here. We have 6 grandkids total, and love each and every one of them, and there's just such a blessing, and they need me. They need me. So anyway, I'm rambling now. I covered what I wanted to cover. I really do not want to make very long videos. I love watching everybody's videos. I really do. And sometimes they get a little long, but I put my earbuds in and I just sit back and I just listen, and I love them. But anyway, so until next time, I hope everybody has a great week. I'm going to try to do this on a weekly basis on my weigh-in days, which I am choosing to do on Tuesdays. And I hope to see less of me next week. And I hope to hopefully see more of each of you, as far as, not more of you, but more like comments and whatever. I will take all the suggestions I can possibly get. So anyway, I will talk to y'all next week. Have a great one. Bye.